difficulty, and the punchers will certainly go on the offensive to try to make it to the finish on their own. Apparently, the baroudeurs have a chance to go all the way today. While it is sure that the sprinters will not be concerned by the final battle today, we'll have to keep an eye on the attitude of the teams of both the favourites and the punchers to know whether the baroudeurs can make it to the end. Time gap stabilised. The gap is decreasing. The peloton has not given up. The front runners are into the feed zone. Next up will be the intermediate sprint. Time gap stabilised.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. There's not much going on. Isn't there someone who wants to liven up the race with an attack?
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them. The descent that is coming up is not very steep. Riders will have to keep on pedalling to avoid losing time.
The breakaway is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
The Côte de Sauveterre is approaching. It is vital to be well placed because the climb is likely to be executed at a fast pace. There will be 5, 3, 2 and 1 points to be won for the polka dot jersey at the top of the Côte de Sauveterre.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. You still have 2 kilometers before reaching the climb. We'll have to do our utmost to score points if we don't want to fall behind on the climber standings.
Vas-y Julien, allez. Et voilà. Continuez comme ça. Les gars. Continuez comme ça. Continue comme ça.
Okay, we'll consume a feed. You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
c'est bien. Allez les gars. Courage. Courage, allez, courage, on continue.
After the descent, there will be less than 10 kilometers for the stage winner to be decided. He's moving on to the attack. Attack! No need to ask questions. It's now flat all the way to the finish for the men at the front. Attack! No need to ask questions. He's turning the screw.
Allez, Bardet.
Breakaway over.
Allez les gars, courage. Ouais. Allez, on attaque, allez, on se bouge.
5 kilometers. One man is alone up front.
Okay, we'll try to disrupt relays.
Plus vite. Oui, on est avec toi. Plus vite.
The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race.
One kilometer. Give it all you've got. A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
We were aiming for a top 10 place on this stage, and we failed. It's a pity. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It's a day in the mountains. The finish isn't decided at the top of the climb, but the route is
Tu peux y arriver.
Hello and welcome to all. This stage is a key rendezvous for the general classification favourites. With the Col de la Biche, the Grand Colombier and the Mont du Chat, there are no less than 3 all-category climbs on the menu. With a total of 4,600 metres of vertical gain, there's no doubt that this stage is crucial in the fight for the yellow jersey.
You're on your way to the top spot of the white jersey standings. It's great. Keep going, kid.
Plus vite! Plus vite!
You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push. It looks like you're going it alone. Good luck.
One and a half minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
The breakaway can't widen the gap. If the stage can have important consequences for the general classification, it can also have a significant impact on the standings for the polka dot jersey. Indeed, with 3 all-category passes in the programme, a rider who was first over each of them would pick up a maximum of 75 points.
Allez, courage les gars!
the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good. The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
For the moment, any breakaway has drawn a blank.
The lead group is too large to work well together. It may explode into several pieces.
The next difficulty is listed as a Category 4. There will be only 1 point to be scored towards the best climber classification. The breakaway can't widen the gap. The riders are beginning the ascent of the first all-category climb of the day, the Col de la Biche, just over 10 kilometers of effort, with an average slope of 9%. The gap isn't changing much. There will be points of the first 10 to the top of the mountain pass. The first will pocket 25 points, while the 10th will only pick up 1 point. The riders will climb the Grand Colombier by its steepest side, nicknamed the Directissime. The riders will come up against a slope at an average of 22% in the middle of the climb. A moment of true bravery.
Guys, the most difficult percentages are next. Courage. It's the same for everybody. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. You're on your way to the top spot of the white jersey standings. It's great. Keep going, kid.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way. The intermediate sprint is approaching, but there is little chance that the candidates for the green jersey will be able to score points at this stage of the race. The gap isn't changing much. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. Before beginning the final all-category pass, the riders must first scale the Côte de Jongieu, classified as third category. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The first rider to the top of the pass scores 25 points in the polka dot jersey standings.
Hop, 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 come on! Allez les gars! Allez les gars, on te suit, on te suit! Allez les gars, on continue comme ça!
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez, mon cœur! Continue comme ça! Allez!
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Allez les gars! Continue! Courage! Continuez comme ça les gars! Continue! Continuez comme ça!
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça!
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. We'll have to do our utmost to score points if we don't want to fall behind on the climber standings. You're 1 minute ahead of the yellow jersey. You've got a 1 minute lead over the yellow jersey. The yellow jersey is 1 minute 30 away from you. You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
And the descent is on.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up. For now, he's the virtual yellow jersey.
At the bottom of the descent, there will be a little over 10 kilometers before the finishing line in Chambéry.
Come on. It goes up a bit, and then it's all flat. Don't think about it too much. You've got to believe.
Go, go, go!
Only 10 kilometers left for the head of the race. The road to Chambéry is now totally flat. Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep. There's an attack. Stay alert. Five kilometers for the lead riders. Watch out, there's an attack.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to ride out of the saddle for much longer.
Less than 2 kilometers from the finish. Watch out, there's an attack. The red pennant is in sight at the front of the race.
This is the last kilometer. Go, go! One more effort!
He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the polka dot Joe. We can say...
Well done, guys. We're where we should be. We were aiming for a top 10 spot, and you did the job. Hi, guys. Let's